Zarya talent guide. Please note on this case also that these are only the builds I play. There are a lot of other combinations, especially for Zarya, I think. But these are like the best I found out which works for my playstyle. There are basically two different builds, in my opinion. The PvP damage, or general overall damage build, and the split soak, double soak, offline, whatever you want to call it, build. Let's start with the basic damage build. On level 1, you want to go for maximum charge, because you get basically the max energy is higher, which gives you more damage afterwards. On 20, you want to go for I'm the strongest. The really big safety button, and you also get more dex from damage you take, like the passive, as you can read here.
Choose a talent.
Level 7, I would recommend pinpoint accuracy. Explosive barrier can work, though for this build I wouldn't recommend it.
Choose a
On
talent.
10, usually you want to go for explosion zone, except you have something like HotS maybe, where you can just pop off his ulti out below your Gravitons Surge.
Choose a talent.
On 13, it's really up to enemy team, I think. Like if they're really CC heavy, you want to go for Unstoppable, basically. If they have only magic damage, you can also consider this. So this is one of the weakest talents, I think. Painless Temporary is always a safe choice. Like, in my opinion, the ranking order is basically 1, 2, 3, 4. The armor you only want to get in very few cases, for example, like Shield Breaker. This is the one case where I actually took it.
Choose a talent.
On 16, you want to go for Born in Battle. The cooldown is really strong on this, and it works really well with the 20 I would recommend, which is Grenadier. Basically all work. Just watch out how the team fight progresses, and how safe your mates are, for example. If you need the extra protection, you can also go Unyielding Defender. So like, for example, if you have a Anna in the backline who always get popped, you can try to save her with this, but usually Q for damage is my way to go. Let's get into the offlane build. On level 1, it's kind of dependent on what offlane style you want to play. If you'd like double soak, definitely go for Feel the Heat. It's a really big PvE talent, basically, or wave clear, I think, rather. But it also needs tons of damage against frontline heavy stuff. If you know, like, if you're outzoned and struggle with positioning, for example, against Malthael maybe, you can also go for maximum charge. On level 4, I would recommend I'm the strongest.
Choose a talent.
7, it's either pinpoint accuracy or explosive barrier, in my opinion. Again, depends on your playstyle, the enemy team comp, and stuff like that. Explosive barrier is... The problem with it is kind of hard to time, basically. Because the run time is rather long for the shield effect you want to have. But if they have like brawling stuff enemies, it works quite well. On 10, like before, explosion zone would be my recommendation. 13 didn't change from before, from the other build. All of them work. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 would be my categorization.
Choose a talent.
On 16, again, I would recommend going for Born in Battle. So I didn't say it from before, all of them work actually, but Born in Battle gives you the highest value basically. The other two are really only supporting your team. And if you have a good support, you don't really need it, in my opinion. There are a few cases where you need the Sagnella shield. If they have really heavy dive, and your support is like Anna or Lucio maybe, who get popped instantly. But usually Born in Battle gives you the highest value basically. And 20, again the same like before, so you get less value from Grenadier. If you go for Explosive Barrier, then you can actually skip it and go for Clear Out, which as you can see, full reduction by 25%, 25 seconds actually. 20 seconds cooldown afterwards, so it's really strong as well.